Hello, I'm Robert Chisholm from Chisholm and Kilpatrick, and we're here with a quick update on the PACT Act. So, the Sergeant First Class Heath Robinson, honoring our promise to address Comprehensive Toxic Act of 2021, commonly known as the PACT Act, has finally been approved by Congress, and it's on its way to the President's desk for signature as we speak. Joining me today is Emma Peterson. And Emma, can you give us a quick overview of what the PACT Act will do for veterans and their families?
Sure, Robert. So as you know, the PACT Act includes a number of important measures for toxic exposed veterans, and those include an expansion of presumptions related to Agent Orange exposure, including new locations: Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, American Samoa, and the Johnston Atoll. In addition, more than 20 burn pit and toxic exposure-related conditions are going to be added to VA's presumption for Gulf War and post-9/11 veterans across multiple locations. There's also going to be favorable effective dates for those that are seeking dependency and indemnity compensation for veterans that have newly qualified and already passed away. There's going to be a federal cause of action for veterans and their family members exposed to toxic water at Camp Lejeune. And finally, there's going to be an overall expansion of improvement in VA resources, research, and training programs relating to toxic exposed veterans. To learn more about the many important features brought about by the passing of the PACT Act, please be sure to check out our previously published video, which you can find the link for down below.
So obviously this bill has been a long time coming.
Yes.
And then it went through some challenges getting passed. So what happened during the process of trying to bring this bill to signature for the president?
Sure. So over the past few weeks, this overwhelmingly popular bill has been stalled out several times. Originally, it was expected to pass sometime in June, but the bill hit roadblocks on its way to becoming a law. So first, it was initially passed by the Senate by a vote of 84-14 in mid-June, notably receiving overwhelming support from Republican senators. The bill was then delayed, being passed by the House of Representatives due to debate over a particular section by the Veterans Affairs Committee. The only change in the bill was the removal of one sentence, and this version was passed by the House on July 13th, by a vote of 342 to 83. The sentence change was very small. It had nothing to do with the actual substance of the bill, and just talked about whether it was a taxable event for a medical professional's contract related to the health care provisions of this bill, whether it was bought out. Again, nothing to do with the underlying substance or how this bill was going to be funded. The minorly updated bill was then sent back to the Senate for a final vote. Surprisingly, really surprisingly, and despite support received during the previous Senate vote, the bill was met with more resistance this time, and on July 27th, it was shut down by a vote of 55-42, meaning it failed to meet the 60-vote minimum to end debate and avoid a filibuster. That vote was very frustrating and unexpected, as the bill's reception was overwhelmingly positive and extremely minor changes had been made. After the bill was blocked, some amendments were offered, but all three amendments failed. And then finally, last night, the Senate passed the PACT Act by a vote of 86-11. So as you said, Robert, it's on its way to signature to President Biden now, and soon will become law.
And we have every expectation that the president is going to sign this bill.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
I think he posted to his Instagram.
Okay. And this is a big win for veterans and their families. This act will impact literally millions of veterans in a positive way, making it easier for them to prove their claims. Thank you for tuning in today. For more information about the specific provisions included in the PACT Act, you can tune in to our YouTube channel and also look at our blog. Thank you.